Oh, I wanted to get at least 2 in there. These darts are so thin, but hey, 3 is even better. It has to be a great video now. Brand new from Mission. We've got the Mike DeDecker darts, and the review begins right now. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. It is darts review time, and come on. How about that intro shot? 3 in the bullseye. That alone, worthy of a thumbs up in my opinion, and hey, I would appreciate it as well. Funny enough though, with darts 5.7 millimeters thin, I told myself I've got to get at least 2 in the bullseye to start the thing off, and yeah, 3 in a bullseye, that was just icing on the cake. So wow, what a great shot there. But yeah, today's video, we've got the brand new Mission Mike DeDecker darts. Well, I don't know about brand new. They came out a couple months ago. Most of you guys know I was sick for a couple months, and I took a couple months off of YouTube, so better late than never. And by the way, it's you guys that picked this video. I put out a poll a couple days ago, and by a pretty good margin, I would say, you guys wanted to see this one. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, in case you're wondering where I purchased them, get them at Darts Corner of all places. Sometimes with me being in the United States, you're pretty limited to the dart shops that you can use to purchase certain brands like Mission. So yeah, I went to Darts Corner, and yeah, like Darts Corner, they raised the price up already. So regardless of that, I'll have a link down below in the pinned comment. You can check them out. I think these things are around $60 now. I think they were $10 cheaper a couple weeks ago. So such is life, right? But yeah, Darts Corner, they're always raising the prices anyway. So yeah, link down below. You can check them out, but let's get into it, guys. Has to be a fun review. 3 in a bowl. Let's go. Let's get it. Alrighty, let me show you everything that's included with your brand new Mission Mike DeDecker darts. I'm going to go on a little rant about the packaging. We'll take a quick close-up look at the darts and then hop straight into the stats and dimensions. Now, I think a lot of you probably already know what I'm going to say about the packaging, but you have Mike DeDecker, a PDC professional player, a major winning PDC professional player, ended up smashing Luke Humphreys in the final last year, the World Grand Prix, comes out with a new set of darts, and Mission can't even find a way to get his picture anywhere on the packaging. I mean, come on. I put his picture in the thumbnail. The least Mission could do is find a way to get his picture somewhere on the packaging. Again, one of my pet peeves, kind of disappointed to see the lack of his pictures. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. But we do have a Mission logoed point protector. I quite like that. But this is what we came to see. And you know what? I am liking this setup a lot better than his old darts. So yeah, really nice setup here. As far as the barrel goes, very basic multi-ring design. You have a skinny multi-ring followed by a fatter multi-ring. And that goes on for the entirety of these crazy long darts. On the back end here, you got the Mission logo, and that's it. We have a single logoed barrel. You know, kind of would have liked to seen a signature, Mike's signature on the other side, but hey, such is life, right? Up front, really long black points. That's always nice to see. And yes, we do have a bit of that dreaded lip. That lip is going to wreak havoc on the back ends of your flights, especially if you're using expensive molded flights. So maybe a specialty point up front. On the back end, short length Mission Saber stems. Not the biggest fan of those things, but hey, they do look pretty nice here. On the very back end, there's the Mike DeDecker standard size flights, which those things are really nice. I like the texture, added texture right there. But that's the setup. What do you say we head into the next clip and hit you with all the stats and dimensions? Okay, it's time for some rotating stats and dimensions. We're going to start with the points. These come with a set of black coated points. Nice to see them on the long side, though. Ready for this? They stick out of the front of the barrel, 32 millimeters in total. Now, as far as the barrels go, they are 95% tungsten. The barrel length, here we go. So for those of you that weren't aware, Mike uses the longest barrels in the PDC. The barrel length there, 60 millimeters long. So yeah, incredibly long barrels. And just as extreme, the barrel width, 5.7 millimeters thin. So yeah, both ends of the spectrum here, incredibly long and super thin. Now, I did unscrew these short length Saber stems, checked out the drill depth on the barrel. These are drilled out 11.5 millimeters deep in the back end. And as far as a match weight goes, incredible quality control here from Mission, which is always nice to see. These are advertised as 22 grams. The lightest barrel, 22.04. The next barrel, 22.05. And finally, 22.06. So yeah, only 2/100ths of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. Again, job well done here for Mission. Excellent quality control. But let's go into the next clip, and I'm going to tell you all about this super long grip. Alrighty, it is grip level time. And you know what, guys? I don't think these barrels are quite as grippy as his older barrels. His older barrels just had a very sharp multi-ring running for the entirety of the barrel. And while these offer a nice amount of grip, yeah, just not as grippy as his older ones. I'm going to say grip level 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. And for reference, I think I gave his older barrels a grip level 3.5. So yeah, a bit of a difference there. And for the throwing part of the video that we're about to head in, you know what? I'm going completely stock. So this is the same or exact setup that I'm going to use. Long points and all. I might dig around, see if I can find some Trident 180, well, those things, the Trident 180 nose cones, just to save on these flights. But yeah, otherwise, we're going to go and throw these exactly as you see them. So yeah, let's get them on the board and have a few throws. And then you guys know, 180 time. All right, guys, check it out. We've got the 100% stock Mission Mike DeDecker darts. You know, I looked around my desk for the Trident 180 nose cones. I was going to use those. I couldn't find any. So we're just going to have to deal with some possible deflections. I did get a deflection in the 180 that you're about to see. The second dart dinged the heck out of this flight, but still found its way in the treble 20. So we'll take it. But yeah, just a few random throws today. We'll see how it goes. My grip, by the way, pointer finger and thumb kind of in the middle of the barrel. And funny enough, the point sticking directly into my pinky. Seems to work. I don't know. Just kind of a natural grip with these darts. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, so far so good. Oh, was that in? No, I can't. Oh, I was going to say, my last throw was the 180 that I captured on video, so I backed it up with a 135. Wow, yeah, they are throwing really well. I was just about ready to attempt that 141 for the fake 9-darter. Oh, you know one thing I didn't mention before in this video? They come in 22, which I have here, 22 grams, 24, and 26 grams. But because the weight is distributed over such a long barrel, they feel lighter. So if you're a player that throws in between like 23 grams or 25 grams, I'd go up in weight. So probably would feel the same. But yeah, for 22 grams, these feel really light. Oh, pulled that one a little bit. I think that's in. That's not. Is that a 70? Yeah, that's a 70. Again, kind of hard to see these long points and the thin barrels, but yeah, trust me on this one. These darts group, obviously, really, really tight. 5.7 millimeter wide barrel, which I've mentioned about 3 times already in this video. Now that was tail down, surprisingly. I guess it's a short stem, or maybe just my grip in general, but for the most part, they're going flat. I don't think that was a good throw. Wow. Back in the... Oh, yes. I haven't had one of those since I've been back. Boom. That was a nice group. And you know what? You know what's funny about that 180? All 3 darts are fairly close together. None of them touched. Just gives you an idea of how thin and tiny and those barrels are, plus the long points as well. So let me think about this. I hit the 180 that you're about to watch. I reposition the camera. Start off with a 135. What I hit, a 70 after that, back to a 180. So, wow, my last 4 throws, pretty good. Wow, yeah. You guys know over the years, I always love a long, skinny barrel. These seem to be working really well for me, surprisingly well. We'll take it. What do you say, 3 back at the bullseye? This might go to show you how lucky I was with that intro shot. I could miss by a mile here. Uh-oh. Oh, whew. All right. All right. Bullseye in a 25, followed by, I missed by an inch here. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm getting lucky here. They're just throwing really, really well for me. I'm loving it. You know, when I get a good set of darts that I enjoy throwing, it just makes the video more fun for me. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to be like 60mm long barrels. There's no way I could throw those, but surprisingly, they do throw really well. Might take a little bit to get used to them. 140 there, are you kidding me? Wow, all right. We're just gonna end there before the luck runs out, but man, I'm telling you what, having a blast throwing these darts. And thank you for the subscribers for the poll that I put up. Thank you for choosing these because, man, I just had a blast making this video for you. They throw well, but hey, now it's time for yet another 180 in the video. So we got 3 in a bullseye to start, 180 there pre-boom, and now I'm gonna hit you with a boom at the end of the video. 2 180s, 3 in a bull, let's go. Doesn't get too much better than this. Is that in? Yes. Boom. Now, that second dart, that gave you a very clear visual of what that lip on the front of the barrel does. That was a horrendous deflection. Luckily, there's good deflections and bad deflections. So that happened to be a good deflection. But yeah, that lip kind of took a chunk out of the first dart's flight. So you're going to have to do something to rectify the lip. Remember, no lip gang, right? But yeah, hey, great place to end the video on a rather bizarre looking 180. Look at the stacker though. I could not see that third dart, but sure enough, because they're so thin, because that point is so long, it found its way in. So as always, great place to end the video. Hope you enjoyed the close-up look and review of the brand new Mission Mike DeDecker darts. If you haven't already left a thumbs up for that 3 in a bullseye intro, now would be a great time to do it. Again, much appreciated. However, you know what? I always prefer the feedback. So feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of these darts. Let me know what you thought of the video. And let me know what you thought of that intro 3 in the bullseye with 5.7mm wide darts. Yeah, what else do I got to say? I guess I got to give these a oh, before I do the recommendation, see, I haven't done videos in so long, I forget, but I will leave a link down below to Darts Corner. Check them out down there. Again, they just raised the price up like $10, but still respectable price for a pro player set at $60 US. But yeah, now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for your typical average everyday recreational dart player. And unfortunately, I think you guys already know they're not going to get a great score. Not too many people are seeking out, or not too many players are seeking out a 60mm long barrel that is 5.7mm thin. So I honestly don't think it's going to be a great set for everybody, and that's going to reflect in the low score, 4.5 out of 10. Hey, now, no matter how much I like them though, I would personally give them a much higher score. I love these darts. The quality control was spot on, which is nice to see from Mission. So it is a great set of darts, but for the reasons I just stated, it's kind of a low score. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. And I think Monday, we're going to reveal my new set of darts. Stay tuned for that one. Enjoy this outro. We'll catch you on the next video. Later.